Perfection, you are going to fail. Let me give you a scenario. So say if you wanted to do content for a living and you're about to make your first video, so you chase perfection, you're going to make sure the video is perfect in your eyes. So you're going to make sure it's not cringe, you're going to make sure the editing's perfect, the quality's perfect, you're going to keep on going. But since you've never put any reps in, you don't know what perfect looks like, but you're going to keep on kind of looking for it. So the video will actually never get put out there. So therefore, you're never actually going to start content, and even if you do post it, it's going to slow you down. However, let's give you the second scenario. If you do actually just post it, you do a video, no edits, no nothing, you tried your best, but you know you're going to be cringe, you know you're going to be shit, you know you're going to be all of that, and you just keep on posting, you're going to actually be a lot better than the person that chases perfection. You're going to get better at the person who chases, the perfect edits, the perfect everything. And here's why. You learned from your mistakes way earlier. You learned because you put your stuff out there knowing that you're going to learn from it. You know you're going to be cringe. You've accepted it's not going to be perfect. Therefore, you were happy that you're going to make mistakes. You knew what was going to happen. You knew all of this was going to happen. So the fact that you actually didn't care about if it was going to be perfect or not, you just let it sit there and see what happens, and then you learn from it. You're going to get way more further ahead because you're not chasing perfection. Because perfection is the thing that slows everyone down. If everyone chased perfection, no one will ever keep consistent. Nobody would ever, actually fucking grow. Because yes, they might do it a few times, but after they see how much effort it takes daily for, like I said, let's go back to content. If you made sure everything was perfect every single time and it took you hours upon hours, it's going to be harder to stick at, to do for months, for years. So that's why simply putting your stuff out there, learning from your mistakes, accepting that you're going to be cringe in the short term, just keep on going. Like if you look at content like Gary Vee, he posted thousands of times for many years before anyone properly recognized him. Years. And that came from him literally just doing unedited videos, not knowing what he was doing, but he just put it out there. And that comes across anyone. People start when they're super cringe and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And that's the exact thing that you need to be doing today. You don't need to be perfect when you start. Perfection is the theft of action. My girlfriend last night, and she said she wants to start journaling and writing down every single day. I was like, okay, why don't you? And she's like, well, I find it cringe when I've done it in the past. I end up ripping it out. I was like, okay, how long did you stick to it for? And she's like, not that long. I literally write down and rip out the page because I don't like it. And I was like, okay, that's why. You're getting cringed way too much and then you rip it out. So if I did content and if I thought I was cringe, I would never post a video because I know my first videos are going to be cringe, so I need to just keep on doing it. So what I recommend for you, me speaking to my girlfriend, is just write it down, and then if you don't like it, flick on to the next page, and then just keep on writing for the next day, and just keep on doing that. That's how you keep consistent. Stop having such high expectations. When you start off, lower your fucking expectations because you're gonna be shit. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna find it cringe. The work's not gonna be good. Everything is not gonna be good. But you're comparing yourself to the best. What you want to happen. You want the best results the second you start, which is a formula to disaster. It is not going to happen. So my suggestion to her was, like I said, when you feel like ripping it out, just keep it in there, turn it over, because when you just keep on chasing perfection, you're never going to actually fucking start. You're just going to keep on thinking about the what ifs, all the traps going to come on in your head, so you're never going to start. So that's what I said to my girlfriend, and I'm making a video about it, just to simply just stop chasing perfection. Yes, when you grow like a bigger audience when it comes to social media, you might want to get your edits perfect. But when you start wasting so much time overthinking, procrastinating, all of that stuff about what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, that's the time, that's the point when it's the trap. So yeah, my message is just to stop overthinking, stop chasing for perfection, just put your stuff out there, because the best way to learn is from your mistakes and just putting it out there and from action. And you're not going to really do much action and learn that much if you're barely putting anything out there, and when it takes that much time. So at the very early stages, just put your shit out there and you'll just learn and stop overthinking it.